what the heck? I just thought I'd throw in one of my own tunes there. That one's called Alone Tonight. Written back in the early 90s, actually. Re-recorded recently down here in the CraigTube Dungeon. And guys, thanks for being here. We're live, and actually we're doing something I don't always do. I'm doing a beer review live here on vonlive.tv/CraigTube. Live beer review. But we're also recording this for YouTube as well. So, I have a beer here. Where did I put it? Here it is. Here's a beer. It's my first beer of the night. I can't wait. There's no label. What am I going to do? Okay. All right. We're having a great time here tonight, and I'm going to review this beer. Now, a little story behind this. There's a few people around here who, around my city, who homebrew, and they've, somehow found my YouTube channel and realized, hey, that guy lives nearby. Well, one of them, his name is Brian, and Brian came by a couple of weeks ago. Brian's a DJ. I don't know if he does that for a living, but he's got the 2 turntables and the mixer, and boy, I think I'm going to be heading over to his place soon to check those. He's got Techniques XL 1200s, 2 of them. As the saliva comes out, beautiful. But he brought a couple of beers by the other week there that he made himself, and he left me one, and here it is. This is a Kilkenny. Now, I would have done this on a Craig's Home Brew Review video, but I've already done a Kilkenny review, I think. At any rate, he made this, and I made this before too, so it's called a Kilkenny. Let's give this a whirl here. I have a clean glass over there, yes. Wait for it. Oh, baby. All right. So let's give this a pour. I got probably one of the biggest glasses I could find. Well, I do have bigger glasses, but let's see what we've got. Look at wow. Beautiful. We're not going to get it all in, but that's okay. Now, he did provide a recipe for this, and I don't have it in front of me, but I will put it in the description below. Below this video. It's on YouTube, right? So, yeah, I'll put it in the description, the entire recipe and how he brewed this, so that if you want to do it, you can. Smells awesome, and it's my first beer of the day, so it's going to be a treat as it is. I don't think I have a flashlight. Can we see the color? It looks dark. Yeah, just a little hazy from being refrigerated. I think you can probably see the color on that. Smells awesome. I'm not a huge beer reviewer. I'm not good at it. That's why I don't do it very often. But it's a home brew, brewed from somebody who only lives a few blocks away from me, really. And it's awesome. So let's give this a whirl. Cheers. Cheers, Brian. Thanks, man. There's a fly. Really? Come on, get out of here. I've got lights down here. Of course, they all gravitate. You know what? The fly got in when I was bringing my bike in from outside because it was raining yesterday. And that's when the bugger got in here. Well, I got a can of spray over there. Anyways, let me start this over again. Cheers. I can hear it in the microphone. God darn it. All right. It's beautiful. It's got a great caramel flavor, a slight bit of bitterness, a tiny bit of a hop top end. That's what I call a top end, where you can actually taste the hops. There's definitely a caramel sort of sweetness to it, and it's pleasantly carbonated. Beautiful beer. I don't really know. As I said, I'm not a great beer reviewer, but I don't think Brian's been making beer for very long, like maybe a year or two, something. I don't remember. But if I was making beer like this when I first started making beer, I would have been floored, So some of these people who are just becoming brewers recently, and they're brewing beers that taste like this, well, that's awesome. I can't believe it. This is, I've tried a lot of beers, okay? And my wife sometimes goes to the liquor store and she'll pick up, something I haven't had before. I've drank a lot of good beers. I've drank a lot of okay beers. Not too many really bad beers. I'm not that picky, But when you compare this to something that I would have bought from the store, 9 times out of 10, it's better. this would be better than anything you can buy. I mean, there's great beer out there, you know, and if I go out right now and buy 10 beers, 3 of them are probably going to be excellent, and the rest are going to be mediocre, good beers, but not like top notch. Certainly not like this. Excuse me, there's the carbonation. So, yeah, this is awesome stuff. Let's give it another whirl. It's a very clean beer. No extract twang. I believe it's an extract beer. I think it's, he got the ingredients from Brew Time, which is about a bike ride away from me. No, it ain't. But anyway, can you imagine me riding? Oh, you have to go across an on-ramp to a highway and everything. And I'm here's me, like carrying 50 pounds of grains on my back. But yes, it's an extract beer now that I remember, and it's just you know, I've tasted all grain beers that weren't as good as this, and I'm not bashing all grain, of course, but I'm just saying, you know, excellent stuff, good stuff. Cheers, Brian. Thanks a lot for that. One more. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this beer. Set it back there. Enjoy the rest of that beer while I finish playing music for these good people that are in the chat room here. VonLive.tv/CraigTube most Friday nights. Sometimes I take a break, but Friday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern. And if you have never checked it out, please do. We have a great time here. And I want to thank all my chatters for chatting away in the chat room and making this a fun night. All right, guys, back to tunes. Thanks a lot. Cheers. Be safe.
One man, one mic, a turntable, some tunes, a beer, and a voice. Some of the best hours you'll ever spend. It's that easy. CraigTube, live in the mix.